So here's the thing, you guys. I'm kind of an idiot. So what you're watching right now is just a time lapse of everything that I recorded for this episode with my microphone turned off. There's no voice audio. So rather than try and record a big voiceover for the whole thing and blah blah blah, I decided to just time lapse the whole thing together and record episode 2 uh, all new. Kind of episode 2.5 is what we're going to move on to. But as you can see, this is kind of what I did. First, I fought a bunch of slimes and a bunch of zombies. Um, way, way too many zombies. Then I got shot by a skeleton, which was awesome. Found some treasure, did some treasure hunting, got a whole bunch of iron and a whole bunch of TNT out of that treasure. I actually found 2 treasure chests, and I went and blew up a bunch of that TNT, which got me even more iron and a bunch of cobble and such, and ended up with just a lot more resources. And that's where we are right now. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and move on. So, like I said, I've got all this stuff. I've got some TNT that I used and blew up and stuff. I've got a whole bunch of iron and all sorts of stuff just ready to go. Um, but I messed up trying to record it. So what that means is we're gonna basically record episode 3, and it's gonna be episode 2, and we're just gonna kind of move on. So here's my plan for today. I need a better mob farm than that thing. I built this little thing just to try and get a couple of creepers, and it was basically a colossal waste of time. It's gotten me, I mean, a couple of creepers, but not exactly many. See, there's none in there right now. So, not gonna get any if I'm lighting the thing up. So, we are going to build just a basic mob drop farm that I can AFK at. So it's going to be up away from that thing, I think, because otherwise I'm not, things are going to spawn in there. It's going to reduce drops. But it's going to be up high enough that the world below it isn't going to be loaded. So it'll be, when I'm AFKing, it'll only be that thing producing anything. I also have more stuff in here. I got some kelp that I plan on doing some stuff with as well, and a couple hearts of the sea, some Minecraft, or some minecart rails, that kind of thing. But anyway, sleep. We're gonna build that. So the first thing we need to do is gather a bunch of resources with which to build it. Ow! Ow! God, I always do that. These are the 2 treasure maps I used, by the way. I just kind of mounted them up here because I wanted to keep a record of that. But we're going to go ahead and get started on that. So first off, I'm going to collect a whole bunch of wood, and I will see you guys when I'm done doing that. Alright, so I'm up here now at the top of the scaffolding tower, which is still not quite as tall as I want it to be, and it'll eventually get taller. My plan is to have a hopper collection system underneath this at a low enough point that it'll kill whatever falls out of here. But for now, I'm just going to have to kind of settle for where I've got things. And then once I have that collection system, I plan on this scaffolding going up way higher to an AFK point. But for now, we're going to go ahead and just get it built and kind of go from there. So, the first thing, I need to build this up. I need to go up high enough that it makes everything inside completely black. So I'm going to go up a total of, I think, 10 blocks. That should be plenty for what I'm trying to do. So that's 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go up there, and then I will show you guys the rest of the design. Alright, so we've built it up, and that is now terrifying, and I need to make it so that I'm not going to die if I fall off of here. And if I fall off this way, I can land in that water, but if I fall off on this side, I'm pretty much screwed. So just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and just pop that. Actually, I'm going to pop that off on a corner. How about right here? There we go. Now if I fall off on this side, I'll be fine. So now, this whole thing... Alright. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, so this whole thing is going to come out 7 more blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3. It needs to come a total of 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is, I mean, I'm sure everybody has seen this design before. I'm not doing exactly a new design. I'm doing the most basic possible design that I can do for this particular farm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that's because of my lack of resources at the moment, and my need to just have something. 6, 7, 8. Because I need to start collecting gunpowder, and I need to, if possible, if any witches happen to spawn in this thing, which I don't know how many will do that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So I think some witches do spawn in this type of build, but I don't know how many will actually do so. So now I need to come out around everything by, with this wall. Not like that though. And yeah, I should still have enough spruce. I want to make this look at least, decent. But I've got both spruce and dark oak that I'm working with here. So I'm doing the bottom part with the spruce, and then the top part will be the dark oak. So I'm going to go ahead and get this wall built up. It's going to be a 2-high wall, and then I will start building the other platforms. Alright, so the wall is in. I had to switch to the dark oak because I ran out of spruce, but I actually like that look. Not that I'm going to be able to see it very much from down there, but I will a little bit. There's more spiders down there. So the next thing I need to do is build platforms to fill in all of this on the sides. So everywhere right here. So all of this in here and all 4 corners, that's all going to get filled in, and then I need to build up and then make a ceiling. I obviously miscalculated. I do not have enough dark oak for that. So I need to fix that. So I'm going to real quickly just pop that there. That's going to kind of, I think, be my way back up once I jump down. I need to go get more dark oak, but also not die in the process to a bunch of mobs. And just to be on the safe side, I'm also going to just light up this whole thing, because otherwise I'm definitely gonna die. Well, crap. I didn't think about the fact that that was gonna thaw. But anyway, I got another 2 full stacks of dark oak logs, you'll see there. I don't know how I got exactly 2 stacks, but I did. Now I can go back up there, but it's gonna be a little more difficult because I, froze my water source. But that means I can bring another water source up with me, actually. That's going to be helpful because I'm going to need to make an infinite water source up there. So let me go over here real quick and just grab another water bucket, and then I'm going to head up top. Now I'm up top. I have made myself an infinite water source in there. I don't know if you saw it, but I actually need to go back up there. So now I can start putting in the water around here. And it'll flow, because this is 8 blocks, it's going to flow right to the edge. So the idea here is these platforms I'm going to be building right here, mobs are going to spawn on that. They're going to wander off into the water, get pushed into the center, and fall all the way down. But that means I'm going to need to keep the water from freezing because it apparently does that at this altitude. Does water freeze if there's a block directly above it? I don't know. We'll find out. So I got all the water streams in, so I don't need the water that was here anymore, so I got rid of that. I'm going to go ahead and just take out this dirt now. I did have it lit up so it wouldn't freeze. So far, the water that I've got underneath here still hasn't frozen, so I think I'm right in remembering water does not freeze if there's a block directly above it. Hopefully. That's so many spiders. Oh my god. So for now, I'm just going to keep blocks directly above all of these. I'll figure out what to do about the freezing problem later. But first, I'm going to go ahead and finish these spawning platforms. And then get moving with the next part of the build. Okay, so we got the platforms all built. And I did double check if there's a block above the water at any height, it'll keep it from freezing. So the roof on this thing will keep that water from freezing. I don't need the dirt here, but for now I'm going to leave the dirt there just till we get the roof in. I am, however, going to get these trapdoors out and pop them in place. So the next step is to build the walls and the roof. And then this thing is done other than a collection system. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just get all that built because I've done a lot of progress updates on this and I kind of want to just finish it and move on. So I'm going to do that and I'll see you guys when it is done. I had my shield up and everything. Alright, that is built. I'm leaving that hole there for a second so that I can get this lit up and then jump down inside. But we're going to put torches on the corners and towards the inside. It's actually the sun's going down, which helps because then I'll be able to see just where the dark parts are. So maybe we'll come in 1, 2, 3, go there. Not that I'm ever gonna see these, but I want them to be symmetrical because otherwise it's gonna bug me. Okay, so all those are there. And I have no food. But now we can drop down in here, close that off, take out the dirt. I just realized I messed this up a little bit, but it's not a total loss. I can just block that off, and then when things wander, they'll hopefully go there. I should have built this in one further. But anyway, so the whole idea here is things will spawn in here, kind of wander around. They see the trapdoor as being something they can walk on even when it's open. So they'll drop down into the water, get pushed to the center, drop down there. And now it is done. So I can get out of here and we can hopefully see some things start spawning. That's not going to be good. I really need to light this area up, especially with that up there. Alright, so the whole thing's built. I just need to put in the collection system here, which is just these hoppers, and I'm going to put some slabs on top and a chest for it all to go into. I need to cover that up too. I need to get some dirt and fix this hole, but let's see, that's going to be right there. So we go here. With that, that should be where everything should land. We'll just cover that with slabs like so. Hopefully that works. So now, if we go up here, I hear things, so things did spawn in there at least. Oh, I just saw something fall. Alright, good news, things are falling. Bad news, I think they're falling in the wrong direction, or in the wrong spot. But they're falling. So, things are landing on it, but also missing it. But for now, I'm going to call that a win. We can expand the catch platform as needed. Yeah, I think it's just that things are falling at a little bit of an angle, but it works. It's there. It's technically it's done, and it is actively collecting stuff. So I'm gonna kind of AFK here for a while, or up closer to it, and hope that it works out well. I need to build myself a little enclosed platform up there just so that I can make it a few days without getting killed by phantoms. Alright, so I built this little AFK chamber. The mob farm is up there. You just can't see it from where I am here. But it's there, I promise. But I'm going to go ahead and hang out here for a while and see how well this thing works. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you go ahead and hit that like button and consider subscribing before you go. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.